Welcome back to the garage, everybody. So today, I'm going to be working on Rocky's bike. I worked on it off camera and we got it stripped all the way down. Now we just have a frame and a whole mess of parts. We got our fenders made the other day, and now we're going to be getting ready for paint. But before we can paint it, there's a few modifications and repairs I need to make to the frame. Check this out. So on the neck tube of the frame, we have a steering stop, a little bracket right here on the bottom. And as you can see, it's a little boogered. Yeah, you can see it's bent real bad. Where we had a few crashes on this bike, and it's bent, and that allows the steering, the handlebars to go a little further to the left than it really should. And we're gonna repair that. The way I'm going to repair this is I flattened it out, mostly just bending it straight again with a crescent wrench. But this burr here is too small to actually straighten out, so I'm gonna hit that with a grinder, take this nugget off there, and then I have this strip of steel, which is just trimmings from a previous project. We're gonna do a little cutting and grinding on there and fit it onto here and reinforce it. So this piece of steel is already thicker than this steel here. This is pretty thin stuff. So I'm thinking, grind this flat, make it pretty, grind this out, make it work, and do that. We're gonna weld it on and reinforce all this and just make it a little stronger, stiffer. I probably need to do the same thing to Tortuga, but yeah. I've already painted that bike, and I'm not going to tear it all the way down just to do that unless something's bad tore up. So, let's get to work. Another big improvement we got going for the bikes, this is going to be on Tortuga and Rocky's bike, is we got new front tires. These are also made by Sun F. They're the biggest tire I found that fits the stock rims, which are 7 by 8 inch rim, 7 inches wide, 8 inches diameter, and that's your stock rim size. These were the most rubber I could fit on them. The biggest I found were a 21. So I had previously, on last episode, I bought 22 by 11 by 8s, and they fit on the rim, and they looked super cool. But they were too thick to fit in the forks. It would be really cool to put on like a go-kart, maybe a four-wheeler or something, but I had to send those back and buy these tires. So these are the biggest ones I could get. It adds an extra half inch really, because the tires I was running on Tortuga are 20 by 7 by 8s, and they've been great tires, also made by Sun F. And what I did was I took my old front tire off of Tortuga, and it's going to be Rachel's new back tire. That way both bikes have the same knobby back tire, and then both bikes are going to have the same front tire, which just has a different pattern. These that I've been running on Tortuga, they have like a little stick figure man shape on them, and the pattern makes them a little washy in the front end because they're just so aggressive. They're almost too aggressive, if that makes any sense. And so I took this front tire off that bike. It's still a great tire, so we're going to put it in the front. It works fantastic in mud. And down here where we ride, we do a lot of mudding and trail riding and such, so these tires are fantastic in the back end for that, but they're a little washy in the front end. So I wanted to go with just a different pleated pattern that didn't quite have that same center line like this. That's what we find has been washing out on us, because it's so tall and then there's so much space between cleats that it kind of wants to walk on you. And so the cleats are a little bit shorter, but we've got a better rounded pattern, so I'm hoping to get better performance out of these tires. my nephew, I built a bike for him using, they were also Sun F tires with a different pattern, but more similar to this. And his bike handles fantastic. So hopefully we'll be getting better performance out of both machines. So both bikes get the same tires. These, I already said it, they're 20-inch. These are 21s. If anybody knows taller tires than this, bigger ones, that'll fit these same stock rims, let me know. I want to stick with the stock rim just because the brakes and the sprockets and everything, it's a quick, simple bolt up. So I want to stick with these rims. So if anyone knows a fatter tire that'll fit on these, that fits, that's a 7x8, let me know. Because I'd love to have the biggest, beefiest wheels on there I can stick on them. But right now, this one right here is the best I could find, 21s, which they, I have it on Tortuga, like I said, and it looks fantastic, and it feels good. I haven't gotten to run it yet, but just sitting on it and seeing how it fits and feels, it seems like it's going to do real good. So check these out. I got mine off of Amazon. I'm sure there's plenty of other places you can find Sun F tires. They're everywhere. It's a great brand. They're a 6-ply tire, and I've had great durability out of them. So we'll see how they do. So yeah, we're gonna grind this up, make it look a little prettier, cut off the excess, and make it serviceable again. This steel ought to stiffen that up quite a bit. Plus I did some extra beads there just to make it nice and thick and stronger. So hopefully she won't have this problem again, and I won't have to do this twice. All right, there we have it. We've got this reinforced and ground down and looking good. So now she's ready for paint. Just got to clean it up. I'm gonna get my pressure washer out. This thing's got to get sprayed down and cleaned up. And as soon as that happened, we'll hit it with a degreaser and whatnot. And then she's ready for paint. All right, everybody. So we got the bike all tore down and spread out all over the floor. We decided to do all the parts that started off black. We're gonna put our special, let's see, pearlescent color. This is made by Rust-Oleum. It's shift color at different angles, all surface paint, indoor, outdoor use, fast dry. It looks fantastic. I really do like this stuff.
It's called Pink Champagne.
Pink Champagne. Okay, well, there's your color. I don't see that on the bottle.
It's on the barcode.
Okay. Well, anyways. Pink Champagne is the color we're going to go with Rocky's bike, and it's pretty nice. It has this pinky purple look one way, and then you change it to like a gold color. It looks really sharp. So we're putting that on all the parts that were originally black, because before you apply that paint, you need to have a black base coat, and with these parts already being black, that saves us a lot of time. Everything else, we're doing a this dark purple color. It's a satin. This one's a Rust-Oleum. The other one's Rust-Oleum too. Yeah. I can't say that. Aubergine. However you say that word. Yeah. Satin purple. That's what she liked, and it looks like it's going to match up pretty well. But it's really flat. So we did some of our other parts. We have the fenders, the bucket to the headlight, some of our side panels, kickstand, foot pegs, risers, brake components. We did it in this dark purple, just kind of mix and match and kind of offset what we got going over there. But it's so flat. We did a little test paint here on the corner. Check out the corner of the table. So we did the purple base, and then I don't know if you pick it up with the camera, but we got that. No, not really.
I don't know.
Oh. And maybe it'll look better in the sunlight, but we can see it real well. It does look like a glitter coat. It looks real sharp. So, anyways, there's the bike, and paint's coming along. Here in a minute, I'm gonna put down a second coat on all the purple pieces. We gotta finish putting all the purple down before we can put the glitter coat on there. And yeah, all the black pieces that have the glitter on it already, they look fantastic. Again, I don't know if the camera's picking them up, but they look really good. This bike's really going to look sharp in the sunlight. So we'll check in with you later. All right, everybody, welcome back to the garage. So we got our painting done. As you can see, I kind of jumped ahead and went ahead and put our fork assembly on the bike. We haven't tightened anything down yet, but that's all painted, and we re-greased our roller bearings there. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up yet with it dry, but yeah, you can see it. I think it looks fantastic. Over here on the table, we have our hardware in these medicine bottles, but there's the bulk of the rest of our parts. We have a few more items up there on the workbench, and we're going to start putting her back together. Everything's painted and looking pretty sharp, so I'm happy with it. Rocky's happy with it. Now let's turn it back into a motorcycle. So for these clips, we're taking this W-shaped clip, and the tabby in the middle goes towards the light bulb bucket, and we're going to hook this leg right here underneath the lip on the ring, and then the tab goes down on the silver part. And then the other piece, I'm using a pair of needle nose. You probably do it with a pick or bare-handed, but I'm going to use my needle nose. I'm going to bend it down, and it springs up under that lip, and then that puts that under tension. And I have my clips about 180 degrees out from each other. This one wiggled down a little bit, but it's fine. We got all four in there. So that holds the light bulb bucket, the glass, all in the ring. And then we take the outside bucket. You want to put your plug through it. And then the bottom has the two screw holes. Pull that pigtail out. The top has a lip right here that you hook on to the ring. Get the screw holes on the inside. Set the lip. Screw holes to the inside. Just kind of mash it all together. Oh, we're out of time here. Let's see. All right, and then you just put your screws back in there, and that holds it all together. Use a little Loctite on everything. And there we have it. We got our light put back together. We got our two different colors there. Black ring with a sparkle on top, the purple and the sparkle on the back. What do you think? You happy? Turned out pretty good, I think. All right, put it back on the forks. Well, everybody, we finished Rocky's bike. Check this out. extra belt. We kept the functionality of our headlight. Mud flaps all the way around, front and back. Still got our side plates so we can add some decals later. Coleman exhaust coming out the other side with a trimmed out panel so it fits through there. Front and rear disc brakes. New big fat knobby tire. Extra knobby in the back so we can get out of mud holes. Mid peg kit with big extra-sized, oversized foot pegs. And a new seat. What do you think, Rock?
I like it. It's
Like it?
pretty.
Go jump on it. What do you think?
I like it.
Good. Well, everybody, we did it. We got the bike all dressed up, and hopefully we got a happy Rocky now. And we're definitely gonna have to take it out and go for a ride. Now that we got Tortuga all dressed up, and what's his name? Still doesn't have a good name. So throw one down in the comments section below and help us come up with a name for this thing. Hope everybody likes the color. If you don't really care, because she does. So yeah, it turned out pretty sharp, I think, and I definitely will be using this paint on future projects. Probably not this color. I'm more of a green guy myself, but yeah, definitely going to use this paint again. It looks really pretty. It's a little hard to use because it's bad about running, so you just got to do lots of light coats. But if you do that, it looks really great. So anyways, anything else? No? All right. Check in next time. We'll see ya.